Just waiting for people to get in here. I haven't done this yet, so you guys are just going to have to be patient with me. Anyways, it's my birthday, so I wanted to just come on here and have some fun, meet everybody. Hopefully I'll figure out how to add the video to be able to go in and watch something. Let me try this. Play around with this a little bit. Works best on a good computer. Yeah, we're going to have to just play with this, aren't we? Oh. Hi. I have no idea what I'm doing yet. This is my first time loading this up, so I just wanted to come on and say hi and have some fun and hopefully figure this out. Nah, thank you, Lane. Yes, it's my birthday. My dog is trying to say hi, so I'm going to have her come on up here. Come on up, Ava, because come on up. This is my beautiful baby. She is Australian Shepherd and Red-Bone Coonhound, and she is just a big love. So, and then I've got two kitty cats, Earl and Billy, that are around here, and they'll come, I'm sure, come and say hi. So, yes, everything takes time. That is so true. I started this knowing zero, nothing at all. I wanted to learn how to edit, and I just didn't have a reason to learn it. And then I wanted to send mic clips, and I was like, maybe I can learn to edit by doing the court clips. And that's kind of how that started. I really had no intention for that. It's one of those serendipitous life moments, I suppose. Oh my goodness, there's my friend, my glitter fart. Yes, Pepper Photobomb. That was Ava. Yep. Earl, come here. Come on, Earl. This is my grandkitty. This one's not even mine. But of course, Ava's so jealous. Ava won't let that happen. So we'll see Earl a little bit later. It's Earl Grey and Billy O.T. Those are the kitty cats. Yep. So anyways, I don't know how to put, I can see how to put, you know what? I know what I'll do. Let's see if I can find a certain video. This is one that I had to take down. I had to take down a lot of my videos. So this is an old. Here we go. This is looking familiar. All right, so this is an older clip.
Good morning. What's your name, please?
Octavia James.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I originally did this one for Mike.
Hey, Miss James, we've got some old traffic matters we're going to deal with first, where you missed court dates. When you miss those dates, the judge issued an arrest warrant for you. As for these matters, you do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You also have the right to an attorney, and if you cannot afford an attorney, the court will provide one for you. Do you understand those rights?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Okay, give me 1 second, and we'll go through these tickets.
Take your time. No rush. I ain't going nowhere.
I had a request for this one from someone who watched a short. So I told him I would redo it and upload it. So this is me keeping my promises.
That's all I'm trying to get. I'm trying to see if you can give me a personal.
She's so sweet and she wants a personal bond.
Okay. And your tickets are ticket P 1240370 with charges of possession of drug paraphernalia and failure to display valid operator's license. The next ticket is U 2186106, accosting and soliciting another for an act of prostitution. Ticket U 2947847, narcotic and drug related violations. Ticket U 311-57207, disorderly conduct.
Wait,
Ticket U
these are my tickets?
Yes.
I think you got the wrong Octavia.
What's your birthday?
5/13/2000.
That would be the wrong Octavia.
Her confusion face was on point.
That's what I've got on these tickets.
That's the wrong Octavia.
There's two Octavias in this facility.
Aha. What's your last name?
James?
Is the other one named James?
Yes.
Okay, yep. We need the other one.
I knew I have to.
Well, before you go, Miss James, let me look at your. Now, the main case has a 1980 birthday also. So, yeah, we need the other Octavia James.
Also for birthday.
But she wasn't on the list.
I don't know if we don't. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we know those misdemeanors and those felony cases, they're not all for one person.
Let me see. There's 3 retail frauds and a felonious assault.
All day is bacon time.
Let me see. That's 1980. 1980 and 1980. Yep.
Her date of birth was what?
That one's something 2000.
Her birthday is 2000, her year of birth is 2000?
Correct.
And if you give me one moment, Your Honor, please.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I think it's all Phil's fault. That's what it is.
All of all of them. None of them belong to her,
Most
right?
handsome boy.
Yeah,
in the
but I guess
world.
the real one is also in jail. They just brought the wrong one to the camera.
So this one doesn't have anything then, probably.
Apparently not.
Okay.
So should I keep them or?
Yeah, if she is the right one.
Okay. Okay. Good morning, sir. What? Mhm.
I take these things being interviewed. This brings me to we didn't have these or investigators before.
Okay.
When we asked her to give that a certain address, she responded, I don't live there anymore.
Okay.
But I'm not really sure she really comprehended what we were trying to say. She did tell us that she had her birthday in the previous interview sheet that we had from the other Octavia James.
Okay.
But under her name with her middle name is Lee.
Uh-huh.
Under the Octavia Lee, oh, so is the other one. They both Octavia Lee.
Is it a mother-daughter? Maybe the deputy has some information.
Right.
Deputy, what?
That's the reason she's not getting released. But
What do we know about Octavia James, deputy?
Sir, what I'm being told is that we got I guess we need the wrongful defendant paperwork from you, because that's the wrong Octavia. And I think they released the one that we need.
Okay.
They let her go.
Well, there we go. There's a Friday for you, right?
This is supposed to be a Monday problem, you know?
Right.
so they should release her. She paid her mind.
Yeah. So the one that's there, is she going to be released, or what does she have going on?
She's waiting on a court date, and she had another bunch. She thought she had other charges brought up on her.
Okay. Yeah, the files that I have here are for someone born in 1980, and the one that you brought out said she was born in 2000.
Yes, sir.
And she looked like she'd be about 23 years old. So I don't know if it's a mother-daughter situation or with the same name and all, but yeah. Okay, well, and so that's all we've got with you today, right?
Yes, sir. I'm trying to get with my sergeant, see what else going on with this, because
Okay.
hold on, here go one of my
Okay.
yeah, is that the wrong, is that the right one or? We'll give you guys a call if anything changed.
Okay, sounds good. Have a good one.
You too, Your Honor.
Yep. Uh-huh.
The interesting thing is that
What are you doing?
I'm born in 2020.
Uh-huh.
Has an ongoing case right now. She's actually up for pre-trial on larceny case August 23rd.
Uh-huh.
But she has a $30,000 personal with tether in that larceny case. So that's the one that was born in 2020. So I think everything's the same,
Uh-huh.
first, middle, and last name.
Uh-huh.
The 2020, that we may be able to tell the difference based on the fact that the
Eva.
one born in 2000 has a tether for that ongoing case.
Okay.
And I have a case number if it helps, but but it doesn't appear as though the one from 82 has a tether. It's just the one that's born June 17th, 2020.
Okay. Well, if they figure anything else out, I'm sure they'll zoom back in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Dee Dee.
Okay, so that was one that I had a request for. So I just had to show that one. Someone saw it in a short, and then they said, you really should link the videos when you make these shorts. I said, well, one time I did, but you know, the YouTube overlords, they don't consider, if it just shows the video and nothing else, then they call it reused content. So I had to take all of that down. I only left up like 2 that could have even remotely been considered reused content, and they still denied me doing monetization. I was hoping my appeal would clear by my birthday, but it didn't. Instead, I got the email that said that they won't allow me to monetize until mid-January. So whatever. I'm still gonna be posting videos and still gonna be having fun with all of you guys regardless. Optimus purr, that was so cute. I'm so happy that you guys showed up. I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna invite someone. Give me just 2 seconds, you guys. Bear with me, because I'm gonna invite someone. No, cancel that. I do not want to leave. I'm going to give you guys something to watch in the meantime. Let me Isn't this fun getting to learn with me? Oh, I swear. Oh, this one was fun. Hopefully this is the edited version.
Now before the court is Melvin White of cases 023328DS, case 094053DP, case 112771DP, case 1259DP, and case 21730DP. In each of these matters, Mr. White is here today after failing to appear before referee Delmont on July 13th, 2023. Front of the court now has income withholding in place in each of these matters. Front of the court's requesting that bond be canceled and he be released forthwith.
Okay. Mr. White, do you understand what the front of the court's asking for?
No, I really couldn't understand.
Okay, what they're saying is they're going to cancel the bond. That'll allow you to be released. You don't because income withholding's in effect, or you're not going to take any other action on you at this time. Okay.
I have a job. They're taking child support for a whole month right now. I just missed my video arraignment that day. The day I went to video arraignment, I had orientation that day at the job. I work at a solar panel on Ace Drive.
Okay. Well, what I'm saying, we're gonna release you. It might take about an hour to get the paperwork, but you should be able to get out then. Okay.
Okay. Like I said, they're taking child support right now.
I understand that. That's what Mr. Chapman said.
Okay.
Okay. So you're free to go. Have a good day, sir.
All right.
Don't talk yourself into getting a bond now.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought he was going to argue me out of no bond and canceling the case.
Well, that's why we always say they don't catch the smart ones. Oh, man. You guys are breaking my heart in chat. You can't do that. Not today. Not today. No breaking hearts. So right before my accident, so about almost 2 years exactly, I had the absolute love of my life. His name was Crow. And we got him as a little kitten. He was feral when we got him. He was a jerk. And I loved him so much. He nursed on my shoulder. And he was with me all the time. I was mom. And I was like the only person that cat liked. But he was my baby. And he liked to get out of the house and just, roam the neighborhood. Not very often, but like he never outgrew that from his, wild feral days. But he went out one day and we had a large bird of prey under our deck eating like the barn sparrows for about a week. And then he got out one day and he never came back, and neither did that bird of prey. So I have a feeling that that's probably what happened to him, because he would have come home. He always came home. He even knew how to rattle the doorknob. I mean, yeah. Phil Cordeau is here. Hi, my buddy. Yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Busy Mom 4KC. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy you guys all made it out. I'm so grateful. Let me see if I know I have more clips. Let's see what else I have in here. Because believe it or not, I did a whole lot of clips for Mike, more than he could actually do. Yeah, let's see here. This one is kind of funny.
Bennett, can we take up Bennett for sentencing? Do we have I haven't seen that. Did you send that to me, Miss Cooper, that alcohol drug?
It's in the court filing one.
Oh, you told me that.
Judge Webster, I'm turning this over to Kim for a moment to take care of a quick problem, and I'll be back in a minute.
Thank you. All right, let's look up Mr. Bennett's alcohol and drug evaluation. It is here. Thank you. All right, we are on the record in 2023 TR 256, State of Kansas versus Michael Denver Bennett. Paul Dean for the state, Mr. Bennett in person with his attorney. And recommendations for sentencing, Mr. Dean.
Your Honor, I would just, let's see. Apologize, I was reviewing the evaluation. This is a plea to driving under the influence, which I believe charged as a first offense. So I would be recommending the statutory minimums in this case, Your Honor, with a 6-month controlling sentence, $750 fine, court cost due to being a DUI, 12 months of 40 probation, that he could be ordered to pay a booking processing fee, a probation fee, court can inquire as to appointed counsel fee reimbursement, that he be ordered to complete all the recommendations, which appears to be level 1 outpatient treatment to include group and individual sessions, in addition to mental health services, and any other conditions the court may impose in that regard as well, Your Honor. And I'm not certain as we speak whether he's satisfied the mandatory minimum 48 hours, but that should be imposed as well, and that it be served within an appropriate amount of time.
Ms. Cooper?
Your Honor, I make the same recommendations, Your Honor.
We are just looking at the one count of DUI. This count 2 was dismissed. The recommendations in the report are for level 1 outpatient treatment. So I think that should be a condition of his probation.
And Mr. Dean commented on the 48 hours.
That's what I'm looking at. I'm not sure. Sorry, my screens kind of went haywire on me for a second.
I think we've got a bond sheet in here that might clarify that for us.
Do not fall under the changes that allow that to be, that doesn't make that mandatory?
I'm looking at that too, Your Honor. Let's see.
That's, even though it's not necessarily mandatory, that's still my recommendation.
Okay.
However the court likes to proceed.
No, I'm kind of partial to that myself. Sometimes I know.
25th day of March. I'm not seeing when the bond was posted for some reason. I'm not seeing the bond sheet. Let me look at this again.
So, Your Honor, the date of offense is prior to the changes. Date of sentencing is and plea, or well, plea was prior to the changes, but sentencing is, as you know, past the changes. He may have already served that time though, like Mr. Dean said, and I'm trying to figure that out too.
Well, as Mr. Dean says, I don't have to waive it. I mean, I can impose anything.
Right.
6 months.
All right. Looks like he posted bond on May 18th. And the charges were on March 25th, 2023.
I think he was in maybe from the 14th or 15th through the 18th of May.
Mr. Bennett, turn off the music.
Thank you, Sergeant Cordell. I couldn't tell where that was coming from. All right, at this time, Mr. Bennett, you are sentenced to 6 months in the.
His box lit up green every time the music started. Luckily, I watched this whole docket that day, and he did not pull this stunt on anyone else's call. Thank goodness. He only did this on his. But oh man, the attitude you have to have, the cojones to be that arrogant and just to play music over the judge and over the prosecutor and over the officer and everything else. It just blows my mind how some people can even be like that. But if they weren't like that, then what would I do all day long?
Greenwood County Jail, you are fined $750. You are also assessed $108 in court costs and $45 in booking fees. You will have a $60 supervision fee. Where do you work, sir?
I currently do not.
And why are you not working, sir?
Because you won't let me work at Benny's and just having a hard time finding something else.
I told you couldn't work at Benny's?
Yes, ma'am.
So that was his tantrum.
Remind me why that was.
You said the drinking, it's a bar and.
Oh, I told you couldn't work at a bar.
But I'd just be helping out in the kitchen and cleaning the rooms at Benny's. Was my job.
Okay. All right. I'll waive your attorney fees at this time. Your probation will be for 6 months. It will be supervised by court services.
Your Honor, I'm going to suggest with the level of fines that the probation should probably be 12 months. I mean, obviously, if he gets everything taken care of,
That's what I meant to say. I apparently.
Okay.
A 12-month supervised court services probation. Call your probation officer immediately after this hearing. And Kim, you probably don't know who his probation officer is going to be, I'm going to guess. Did they tell you that?
No, I don't
Okay.
have that.
All right, well, Mr. Bennett, can you write down a phone number?
Yes, ma'am.
Write down 656. Now that is Carrie Seeley. If she is not your probation officer, she can give you the number to the officer. Call that as soon as this hearing is over. I am ordering that you serve 48 hours in jail. That's continuous 48 hours, but you will get credit if you've already served that 48.
Oh. Your Honor, I apologize. We have one other issue to address that just dawned on me. I flipped through the file and there's $400 KBI lab fee as well.
There is a KBI lab fee. All right, you're going to have a $400 KBI lab fee. You must attend a DUI victim panel, and your probation officer will tell you about that. You must also comply with your recommendations in your drug and alcohol evaluation, which are to complete level 1 outpatient treatment, which will include both group and individual sessions. And that's in addition to your mental health services. I believe that covers everything, but counsel, is there anything I've overlooked or I need to address?
I think we need to address, are we giving him credit for the 48 hours?
If he has it served, he gets credit for it.
This is Billy O.T. The love of my life. Bestest boy.
All standard conditions will apply, Mr. Bennett, and your probation officer will go over those with you.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh. Okay, Shannon. Case caption, night we all appeared, appearances as was stated. Plea was done back on June 23rd of 23. 6 months suspended, 12 months reporting probation, 108 court costs, probation fee of 60, booking processing fee posed at 45, attorney fees waived, 750 on the fine. $400 KBI lab. Other conditions of probation, no law violations, all the conditions that this court typically would give, and just did give, as well as signed the probation contract, complete drug and alcohol treatment. And then what did I write here? 10 DUI victim panel, complete level 1 outpatient services, stay compliant with mental health treatment, and defendant. I just went ahead based upon the date of arrest and date of bond, indicated credit for 48 hours time served.
Okay.
It appears he served about already maybe a month of this sentence or close to it.
All
Thank
right, Mr. Bennett, call your probation officer as soon as you leave, and you are excused at this time as we are in recess on your case.
I'm gonna add on there, call probation officer immediately.
No adulting allowed today.
Is this a good time to ask if I can work at Benny's?
Oh, is it a good time to ask the court for a favor after you were very rude and disrespectful to the judge and officer and prosecutor and everybody else in the courtroom? Is it a good time to ask for a favor? Bless you.
Let's see. All it does is reviewing the evaluation. This is a plea.
Okay.
Probation officer, as soon as you leave.
Forgive me.
And you are excused at this time as we are in recess on your case.
When I
I'm
went
gonna
to,
add on there,
muted, I
call
accidentally
probation
bumped the
officer immediately.
slider.
Is this a good time to ask if I can work at Benny's?
I just added that on there, Shannon.
That looks good. And Judge, I think that's a good, I think it is a good time for him to ask. I don't think there's any restrictions that I've heard placed on him as far as that goes today at sentencing.
Well, Benny's is a bar.
It's just cleaning rooms.
You don't go inside the bar or around the alcohol.
No, if I go inside, it's just in the back in the kitchen.
Your Honor, the state wouldn't necessarily object. Benny's is a bar and grill. I think they probably, well, they comply with 30% food sales, or else they probably wouldn't have a license. And I think that's a generally accepted exception to that, going where alcohol is served if they also serve food. Obviously, the rules are the rules, though.
Well, check with your probation officer. If the probation officer's okay with it, then I would approve it.
I'm just going to add on again, probation officer may authorize employment at Benny's.
As long as he's away from the alcohol.
I read it to you. I just also added stay away from the alcohol there at the very bottom. If you can see that on Shannon. Maybe employed at Benny's, stay away from the alcohol. The probation officer may authorize. Let me just read it to you. Probation officer may authorize employment at Benny's, but he must stay away from it.
Okay, that sounds good to me.
All right, we're now, Mr. Bennett, you're excused to go and call you can hang up and call your probation officer.
Okay. Have a good day, y'all.
Thank you.
Sorry, guys. I am. There we go. I've got someone here from a company repossessing my CPAP machine on my birthday because they're awesome. Yeah,
Tell
thanks.
me what to do, so.
But yeah, you have a great day too, sir. Thank you. Oh, yeah, that was fun. I didn't get any notice that he was going to show up. Yeah, all of a sudden somebody just knocks on my door and he's like, I'm sorry, the ladies are adamant that I come collect it. Okay. Anyways, let me find another. Yeah, that's just how today is gonna go. I should have known. Like, why did I do this today? No, I'm just kidding. I did this today because you guys make me smile and laugh, and I needed to smile and laugh. That's just all there is to it. I'm gonna have to shut this down for a little while for now. I am planning, I've got a couple of things I want to put together, some clips that I've got to round up and find. And then I am planning on coming back a little bit later today. But I love you guys all very, very much. And I appreciate that you came out to see me today and wish me all a happy birthday. And that really means a lot to me. So I will be back a little bit later. You guys have fun. Thank you.